Sofia Kenin has conquered the route number 1 and booked a spot in the Australian Open Championship.
And her serve was on fire.
It certainly was. And look, she's been the best server in the tournament up until this stage, and she served beautifully today. She also set up the forehand. We thought, okay, this is where it's going. They both really took care of their own serves, which was a perfect example. But right there, that's a perfect example of Kenin just doing what she has to. She don't try and overplay that forehand. She's just such a smart player. If I had to put her in a category, it'd be smart and gutsy, and we saw that coming in on the backhand, doing the right thing. She doesn't have huge weapons, but she uses everything she has perfectly.
No, she will run down every shot. She's a smart player, making the right decision. She just makes every ball. I don't think we give them enough credit for how fast she is on court, how many balls, extra balls she makes play. I just like her energy. I mean, really, that's what this match came down to.
But having said that, even there, set point, Ashleigh Barty missed her best shot, her forehand. And her forehand, for me, was the worst shot on the court today. I mean, she came up with some beautiful slice backhands, a shot that we know that she can hit. Look, Kenin was going after the backhand, but it's really the forehand. Not enough on the forehand. That was to give her set point serving. And instead, Sofia Kenin, again, finds a way to win the point, gets one more ball back in the shot. And again, the forehand, I mean, that is a disaster for Ashleigh Barty today and the reason she lost.
But in all honesty, I actually think Ashleigh Barty wins a lot of matches with her slice. We all see her forehand, we see those winners. But her slice is something where it might not even, you might not notice it in the first set, but when it gets to the second and third set, her side points, that's when Ash starts winning.
With the warm weather today, the court played a lot quicker, so which made things a little bit different. And I tell you, the one thing about Kenin, she has incredible guile on her backhand. She can play big, she can use the left hand, little slice. Excellent variety won her the match today, and it was just her fight to not give in.
And it wasn't just the shots she used, but when she used them. It seemed to come, Bethany, at critical times when she needed one of her best, she could find it.
Exactly, and there were specifically 2 backhand returns that Kenin came up with. And to me, it was the right shot, but not only that, it showed her mentality on how feisty and how she was bringing her whole game to play today. And in all honesty, as hot as it was today, these players look great out there. I mean, we've seen the heat index at this level before, and players have struggled, and both these players handled the heat.
Let's take a look at what she was going after for Ashleigh Barty. Brad, you said it after the first set, too. Keep going to the backhand.
Yeah, with her backhand, she can go all day long, backhand to backhand, and I think that she felt like she didn't have to pull the trigger that much up the line. That was a good pattern for her, and I felt like she was comfortable. Considering she's playing the #1 seed, the #1 player in the world, she didn't look in awe. I just wanted her to move back a little bit on the return to serve, get in some more returns, but she stuck to her guns and found it when she needed it the last 2 return games.
Quickly, I want to interrupt the breakdown because Pam Shriver caught up with the finalist.
Sofia Kenin, just moments after you finished that semifinal win, you join a long list of great American players to get through to the finals of a major, this Australian Open. What does it mean to you?
Oh my God, it means everything. I'm just so speechless. I've dreamed about this moment since I was little, wanting to play in the finals, and I mean, I'm just so thankful, and I'm honestly just so speechless. I don't think it's even sunk in yet.
Everybody said you're one of the greatest fighters, competitors on the tour. It was scratchy play, tough conditions. You came from 2 sets down in both sets. How did you win in straight sets?
No, I was fighting. You know, Ash was playing some great tennis, came up with some amazing shots at those critical points. So I knew she wasn't going to let me in that easily. I really needed to battle out there and fight. And yeah, I mean, I honestly think it was such a great match. You know, we've played a few times, and I think this was some really high quality tennis.
All the hard training through the years in Florida in the heat. You can't believe it, but I got to ask you.
I can't.
Is it coming in stage by stage, though? Is it starting to sink in?
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to somehow figure out that. But I just want to give a shout out to Amanda Goldberg, Sylvia Berg, Ben Berg, my fitness coaches. So thank you guys so much. We've really worked hard, so thank you so much.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up. The fact you came from 2 sets points down in both sets and won, and you train in Florida. What did the heat do to you today?
I mean, it was tough. You know, I haven't played in this heat for these 2 weeks. So, I mean, I obviously expected it. Today, people told me it's going to be hot. But, you know, I'm from Miami. I'm used to this weather. I knew I have kind of an advantage, you know. So, I mean, the heat really didn't bother me. I just try to focus on every point.
Either way, in the finals, you're going to play a 2-time major champion. Do you care who you play in the finals?
No, at this point, I haven't even thought about who I'm going to play. I feel like whoever I'm going to play, it's going to be a great match, just an amazing opportunity for me. So I can't wait.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.